20 yards into the play and run the chain. I'm going to show you one thing. That carry just brought some extra movement. You couldn't script that run any better. First down from the 41.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. On one sideline, it's Andy Reid. Of course, he and the Chiefs won Super Bowl 58 on this very field against the 49ers.
Set it down for him from the 31.
In February of 2024. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. And off we go from Vegas. From the 6, here comes the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. If it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Devon Achane there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Grant Delpit up to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Stop doing that.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team gets possession of the football. The Raiders offense.
You get all these Legos up because you're not supposed to have Legos over here.
By the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
But they're still not supposed to be over here.
A quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. And he found the end zone a total of 3 times. Twice on the ground, once through the air. But most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt them. if he continues to play at that level, it's going to be a hard
If
team
his
to
brother
beat on
comes
any
up here,
given
she's going to be
game. In
fussing.
order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by 2.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A quick slash taken by Chase. And the whistle down, but not before it picks up the first down. After a gain of 7.
Good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
Now a give over the middle, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Caleb Ransom in on the tackle. From the 21, here's second and 8. Operating from the shotgun is Williams. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
This open drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that matters, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. So in this case, the other side is the end zone, and they get 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned on the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Chiefs offense running back to Achane, set to go to work once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
On first and 10, Purdy. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 42.
Purdy now on second down. He's got it. That's Burks. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and inches.
Brings up third and inches.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good spot, so yes. He's got it. That's a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City.
They'll come up here first and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. And the first down.
They'll go play action with Purdy. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. That is caught side of the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown Chiefs. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain.
From the 20, here's second down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Quincy Williams gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Throwing from the gun is this defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure patterns. They've had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their
The Raiders offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Driving start on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. He'll get him behind his blockers to get forward for a pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
On the pickup. Second and
From the
6.
48-yard line. Here's second and 6. Here's Williams down to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Another catch from there, but numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards now. We're still in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Man, what a pass interference.
And intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. Here's Hockenson in motion. On first and 10, it's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Shotgun snaps to Purdy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr. A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Here's third down in a few inches. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's got a touchdown on the runs from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Catch made there by Burks. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
Second and 2. At the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Again in the air for Burks. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And the whistle is down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hockenson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A run up the middle with Legette. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On second Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Mozzie Smith getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to third and very long.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. And that's hardly been the case here, Mike. And they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing. And that's the only thing that matters.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't do there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Ryan right now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return fourth down. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Williams. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining. Still halftime. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. To throw is Williams.
Oh my God.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now a timeout signal form, and he'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First down. It's a game
From 35, it's first and 10.
Kansas City.
Lee Ginn in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's caught once again by Hockenson. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. So on comes Joshua Clark to try this field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the Mile High City of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And this is the Broncos wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're playing host to the...
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jim Radike now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the... Chiefs. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a run to the and he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work forward for a coverage. Caleb Ransall in on the tackle. From the 41, here's second down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got a receiver in Chase. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll move this ahead to about 4 yards. Trey Amos there to make the tackle.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. He's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, he becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson.
A gain of 4. It's now
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's the run. Trying to create some space, so will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. There's a throw on inside. It'll be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. Now Williams. And this ball's incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball, and ends up going the other way. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A quick throw. That's what we get on the RPO. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy on the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs. And now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And he will be out of bounds right around 35. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Here's a give to Nation. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He was taken down.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically, we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 20.
On the carry, it's Achane. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
To the outside, he's got Harrison. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Now it is first and goal.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Over the top, he's got it. Braylon Burks. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Purdy has the offense ready as they will go for two.
The Chiefs will set up for a two-point
One of the
conversion.
tight ends in motion right. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Throwing is Williams. A whole lot of chances on that one, bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here in second and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one caught, it's Jim Ray DK. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. So here's a first and 10 down inside the 20. Flush to his right. He's got it inside the slot. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the box. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive begins. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. They get this into the hands of Von Achane. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And it's Achane. So we are through three. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's second and 1. Throwing is Purdy. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fanning. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On the handoff, this is Achane. Oh, and he takes a really good leg in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Brings up second and 12 at the Raiders' 36-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third down, Purdy. Catch made there by Brooks. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And first down, Chiefs.
From the gun. Over the flag, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one out wide to Achane. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of us. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, it's Jim DK. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Williams goes to throw it on first down. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Williams in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. You do know it'll be third down. Here's Williams. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Give him 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. Throw on the run is complete. And he will score. Game on. Ja'Marr Chase. Touchdown Raiders. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20, but he's brought down side of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Purdy. That's taken in by Achane. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. On the ground, here is Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the clock.
A loss of 2 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got the 1st down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new 7 downs.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Once again, it's Achane. And now 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take the timeout.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Purdy. That one's taken in right side by Legette. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
First and 10.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. He's got his, that's Burks. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and 4 at the 49-yard line.
A run out of the gun by Jackson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Raiders will use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. On comes the Chiefs punch. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Raiders offense and Jamar Chase get set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, that paid great dividends to this point. Here's Williams on first and 10. That's a right side, and Chase has it. Second and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
And the Raiders first down.
Going on first down, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike. Good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. They'll try to throw it again. Here's Williams. Now he'll air this one deep for Hyatt. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end.
This is your nachos and cheese before your special surprise comes.